Call at me, Lil Joe. Call at me, Lil Joe. Call at me, Lil Joe. Call at me, Lil Joe.
Yo, mic check, 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Mic check.
1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2.
One more time, hear you again.
Yo.
1 2 1 2. Mic check.
Here we go.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
No, forget the mic. It can hear him.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Turn talking to the wheel.
Oh, the wheel.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
All right, that's perfect.
I remember that. Duly noted.
Everybody, good money. Y'all straight?
Yeah.
Good.
Y'all need a water or something?
You got room tempo?
Yeah, let's fridge
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, please, thank you. Listen, black people don't got hospitality. Come on, man.
I thought about stopping to get me something to drink. You know that.
Oh God, black people don't got hospitality. So for everybody who don't know, his name is CJ.
Yeah, CJ Mack.
CJ Mack.
CJ Matt.
We friends on Facebook.
Yeah. That's when I walked in, I was like,
I'm telling him, everybody knows Short here.
no, people don't know me.
Shit,
You popular, huh?
I'm not.
yes,
Why is, oh my God.
highly popular.
Highly popular. And we back like we never left. Hold on. Somebody can hit that power button on there. Appreciate you.
So if you want, I'm gonna email you the jungle song so you probably can have that playing in the background or at some point.
All right, I probably can put them at the end. I got my own intro music and stuff like that. But I'll put them at the end for sure.
Thank you, sir.
All right. And we back like we never left like we never slept. It's me, the one and only Matt from the Mack Show podcast. As you can see, we got lovely guests here today. Let me let y'all introduce yourself.
I'm Don B. Anchi, head of the food chain.
I'm Sade, a.k.a. Stella.
Rico 100, head of the food chain.
Alizé, aka Big Play Zay, head of the food chain.
And appreciate y'all boy for coming today, man. Before we get started into the interview, man, we like to check on mental health. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how y'all mental health been this week?
My mental health probably from a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it about a 6.
That's what I'm at. About a
A
6.
6?
Yeah, I'm on the same level, about a 6.
6, yeah.
Yeah, I go back and forth between an 8 and a 6, just
Yeah.
depending on what type of day it is.
For sure. Rico?
All praises due is beyond 10. All week it has been.
For sure. That's what's up.
Recipe, whatever.
For sure. Me, myself, I probably been at a 3 all week, to be honest. I ain't really been in a good space mentally, but today is a new day, so I get to start over. You feel me? So with that being said, I probably like at a 5 today, but as an average throughout the week, I probably been like at a 3.
It'll get better.
Yeah. Like I said, each day is
After
a new
this
day.
interview, it's gonna get better.
Each day is a new day, man. But as y'all can see, man, we got guests in here from the head of the food chain YouTube series. We got Don B, Sade, Rico, Big Play Z as the boy character names in the movie. Not the movie, but the series on YouTube. We got Don B. He got the main guy. From my point of view, the main guy.
That's up for debate.
So, tell us about the series.
Okay, so like I said, we all said the series is called Head of the Food Chain. It takes place in North Charleston and, most of the surrounding areas outside of Charleston. A little bit about the show, if you want me to give them a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so a little bit about the show. it's about certain families. We all have our own crews and in different areas. Like I said, mostly Charleston, downtown Charleston, Mounts Corner. But a little bit about the show. The show takes place about someone took a bag from my little son. If you watch episode 1, that's what you will see. And then due to that circumstances, that started a whole chain of events to start happening. So definitely tune in if you want to know more about what's going on. It's definitely a very interesting show.
Definitely. So what get you into creating a series? What make you want to get into this?
What initially made me want to create a series, I'm a fan of the show Columbia. And being that they're from South Carolina, I'm like, okay, I'm a competitive person, especially when it comes to the bigger cities. Columbia versus Charleston, not saying that it's a competition, but in my head it really is.
Yeah, it was a competition though.
So I'm like, okay, it ain't no way that, a Charleston figure, as of myself, gonna let Columbia outdo us. So that's what it's really about. Those guys, my homeboys, we are cool. Like I said, it's a friendly competition if it is a competition. But I created this show for the aspect of wanting to do better than what they already have going on. Right. And shout out to them too, because they're doing a great job.
Fact. So what get you into writing? Like, you always been into writing, or you see them and be like, I can do better than that?
I've never been into writing. So it all derived because of what they started, and then I wanted to continue it and do better than what they have going on.
Right. Facts. So the title, Head of the Food Chain.
Yes.
What make you want to do that title?
So the title, Head of the Food Chain, is really about, when you start watching the show is definitely about, even though everyone's on the show are leaders, we all striving to become head of the food chain. We all want to be that person. You may see some weaklings on the show, but trust me, nobody's weak on the show. We all striving to be head of the food chain, even the youngsters. That's a part of the show.
Facts. So your character, Don B.
Yes.
How would you describe him?
Leader. You know what I mean? Loyal to his crew. Quiet. Strong thinker. Gangster. About his money.
Right.
I can keep going on and on and on. You know what I mean?
That's for all y'all too.
But bottom line, though, you know what I mean? My character is definitely family oriented.
Family oriented, for sure.
Bottom line.
Sorry.
So my character name on the show is Stella. I'm a part of KK's crew. He's the head of everything in our crew. We're the scammers, That's what we do. If there's a way for us to get money, we're going to figure it out.
For sure.
Regardless of what. And, I come in like a thief in the night here and there and do what I do on the side.
For sure.
But everything goes back to KK.
For sure. Rico?
Well, I play myself in the series, Head of the Food Chain.
Yeah.
I play Rico, a master tailor, which I am, for real. And my character, I'm pretty much a pushover, easily manipulated, yet still try to maintain my professionalism and my cool. And in real life, people see that side of me. However, just like in Head of the Food Chain, y'all see in due time, I am about that life. I'm not a pushover. So don't judge a book by its cover, because it is for real.
It is for real.
So I'm Big Play Zay, kind of like Don, leader, boss, solid, gangster. So a lot of stuff you might not see right yet, like all of our characters. You haven't seen enough of it yet, but in due time you will see. And Don tried to say that I'm the head guy, but there's more to come.
Word.
There's more to come, but
A lot more to come.
So when he come to y'all with the opportunity, how you feel?
Oh, I was all for it.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I was all for it. Like, I've always wanted to do this type of stuff myself. So my partners will tell you that I've always wanted to do movies. I used to write little scripts and stuff back in the day, but I never put it to action. You know what I'm saying? And when he came with it, I was on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think, matter of fact, Johnny introduced me to Don, which is, Johnny is the guy with the perm.
Okay.
He told me about it. I met up with him. And we sat down, and I was with it. Like, yo, come on, this like spark something for me. You know what I mean?
And he's definitely a star, y'all. So if y'all ain't watching the show, y'all got to really watch it. For all three of them who's sitting with me, they stars in the making. But trust me, stars, y'all going to see a lot coming from them outside the head of the food chain. They going to be big in this world. I promise y'all that.
Well, for me, it was kind of weird or caught me off guard. I was coming by Don's store just to solicit my magazine, Black Business Prosperity Magazine, which will be back in full effect real soon.
For sure.
And one thing he said, he told me that really stuck out to me. He said, I would love to be a part of this, but I think we could do something even bigger together.
Right.
And he made sure that he didn't downplay what I was doing. He said, not that what you're not doing is big, but I could see us making some major moves and major money together. And when the opportunity presented itself, even though I've done some plays, some little small films, short films, I was elated, very excited for the opportunity to represent my city in this way.
Yeah. What about you, Sade? How you feel?
I was excited. I'm always shy at first. I warm up as time goes on. I like to get comfortable with people. I'm an energy person, but I was definitely excited. I believe you hit me up on Facebook Messenger. It was like, hey, we would like another female to be a part of this. I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely up my alley. I've been already doing like some acting, so I do like. I was an extra in like a couple movies. So it was like, all right, this will work better for me to do something local and help out and support. So definitely excited. Definitely excited about where it's going.
That's
Head
right.
of the food chain.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Head of the food chain, there can only be one.
So one thing about being on your page, Don B, I feel like you are ultimate promoter. Each video, each picture, you can have something that got head of the food chain on it. Or you can have your brand beyond you. You me? So like even like videos with with Mino, you can be talking to another actor, but you got your the poster
in the car.
Yeah,
you had it with me.
You got the poster saying, "Hey, head of the food chain, like, share, subscribe."
Definitely.
So what make you feel so like wholeheartedly about your brand?
Shout out to Manuel, that's my man. He should be here today, but I'm gonna catch him after I leave here. So I wanna. My plan is to make sure that the world know about Head of the Food Chain. So we also do skits. So when we do a skit, I want people to ask and wonder in their mind when they do see me, they ask me like, "What's on that flyer?" You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, well maybe. The skit may go viral and somebody may see it and they want to know what's on that flyer. So I'm trying to find any type of way to make sure that Head of the Food Chain is seen by the world. That's the plan. This show is not only about South Carolina seeing it, not about Charleston seeing it. It's about making sure the whole world see our show because it's definitely unique. I promise y'all. There's nothing like Head of the Food Chain. You know what I mean? And if it's something like Head of the Food Chain coming, it's because they copycat what we have going on.
Facts. So one thing I noticed during the series, every big dog is a Don such and such. So what make you before I even get into that, Don, the word Bianchi.
It's Bianchi.
Bianchi, my bad. Bianchi is Italian for
Definitely.
white. For white.
Yes.
So you real big in the Italian movies and mob movies?
Definitely. And like he said, the word Bianchi is the last name for white. And I have a book, it's called Bianchi, and explains that also in my book. But when it comes to Dons, and I don't want to speak too much because in the show, it's going to explain, how everything comes to be that everyone's a Don. But definitely everyone's a Don. What's going on as far as with the show moving forward? We all got our own areas. We don't encroach each other's areas. We respect each other. It's a very respectful show when it comes to men, women. We're outside of KK and Sadie. They definitely disrespectful. But everyone else, like we respect boundaries. So I want the world to see that black, even though you may be doing crime, you may be doing things that's unjust, you still can have respect for the next man. Right. So that's what it's really about, just being respectable until the respect isn't there.
Facts. So, like you say, each part of the city. So, what make you want to do like you got the Macon, you got the hike, all them boy on included. What make you want to do each part of the city like that?
I think I might be like one of the only person. Maybe it's more like I'm in every neighborhood in Charleston, North Charleston, literally. So being that I'm in like every area, I'm like, okay, let me reach out to the main figures that's in certain areas and let's see what we can make happen. My mindset and my thought process is let's see how can we bring the city together as one. So long story short, let's just say these youngsters, they got a lot going on in the city. So if I'm dealing with the guys in each area that's respectable in their own area, if someone's off the hike that's beefing with someone off the Macon, these young kids, that's what I mean. I want to be able to shut that down before any bloodshed. So being that head of the food chain, like we starting to get low grounds, maybe in the future that can happen. We want the violence to stop. So through head of the food chain, let's see if we can make that happen. So that's why I'm, in every area pretty much. I want to be in every area. So anybody that's going to watch this and you feel as if you got some action, you want to bring it to the table, but you got to be respectable in your neighborhood. That's not a big requirement, but I would rather that. Right. You know what I mean? Like I said, I want to stop the violence in the city. And through head of the food chain, I think we can make that possible.
Definitely. I feel like that can be possible throughout the like you say, if you talk to a big dog, not even a big dog, somebody respectable in their neighborhood, they can be able to be like, all right, I know such and such from over there. Let me talk to him and see what's really going on. Definitely. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I definitely understand what you're saying.
In the future, that's going to happen. Hopefully, I want it to be sooner than later, but I know it's going to happen.
Definitely. Especially if you, like how you got right now, you got like big people in each neighborhood. If you keep on spreading out, like get to the islands, get to the country, all them areas.
I want to cover the whole South Carolina, actually, if that's possible. Well, not if that's possible. We're going to make that possible. It's time to lock in our state. South Carolina, definitely. We got next.
So how you feel about collabing with Columbiana too?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm in talks with a couple of those guys already. I talked to a couple of them already. You know what I mean? Like for years now, maybe like 3 or 4, maybe more than that on the show. So them guys, we real cool. So I'm working towards having a few of them on the show. You know what I mean? It's just about just making sure the time is right. But it's definitely gonna happen.
So, a question for the cast: how y'all boy feel about the series that's out so far? Nothing that y'all already recorded that's not on YouTube. That's out so far. How y'all feel about what's going on so far?
I'm excited. Like, I catch myself going back and watching all the episodes again just because, anticipate and see what's going on, sharing it, spreading the word about it. Like, it's a lot of good things to come, and this is only the beginning.
For sure.
Really.
I feel proud of not only myself, but everybody else and Charleston and the surrounding areas that we are putting on in such a way, and that we are representing like each major neighborhood within the Low Country. Showing a different side to the whitewash portion of Charleston and the surrounding area. So I feel very proud to actually be able to highlight ourselves in this way. We see ourselves in a different light. For sure. Yeah, definitely loving it.
Yeah, I'm loving it too, man. I got told Don when we first started, I was in the mall and a dude say my name in there. He said Big Play Zay, and a guy at the job was we on different shifts, but he seen me one day and then he was asking about me, but he didn't come directly to me. He asked around, and dude came and said, man, he say he seen you on YouTube or something. So that definitely makes you feel some kind of way, man. I'm glad for it. I can't wait. I know we ain't talk about new episodes, but I'm ready for the new episodes. Even recording them is one thing, but when you get to see them, completely different. The reaction not only from yourself but other people. Right? And that's what really wants to keep you driving for it, man.
For sure. I got something I want to say. Go ahead.
So right now we got 4 episodes on YouTube. my process when I go into writing these episodes, I want to make sure every episode is better than the next. So coming up, we got episodes 5, 6, and 7 back to back. I guarantee you, we aiming for every show that's on Stars,
Word.
on any major network. We aiming to be better than them. We don't have the budget, but that don't mean we can't be better than them. As far as with the storyline, as far as how we portraying everything that's going on in the show.
Quality.
If you have an open mind when you watch our show, don't look at it from the aspect of, you got to look at it like how we coming.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That
You got to
part.
respect the way we coming. You got to respect the storyline.
That
You got to
part.
respect the acting, because none of us went to school for
For
acting
acting.
lessons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when we put this together, we give our whole heart to it. So like, share, subscribe when you watch the show. If you want it to be big, if you want us to be bigger than, you know what I mean, the universe, you got to put it out there for us.
Facts. Yeah. And that's why I like Tubi movies too, because Tubi movies might be the best quality movies, but the storyline and you can
Our
tell
quality the best.
and you can tell like the
Our
effort.
quality the best. Our quality is not Tubi. No disrespect, because we gonna be on Tubi. Our quality is the best.
And to add on to that
Go
too,
ahead,
though,
go.
when he's talking about the quality, the best, like, so from the 4 episodes already out,
That part.
I'm telling you right now, 5, 6, and 7 is
Completely different.
The quality,
Definitely.
everything is different. So
Way different.
when he says that, he's speaking on.
speaking
We
what
done
on
he
step
knows
up the
already.
audio. The audio is
Audio,
gonna be
everything.
magnificent.
Right.
The storyline,
Camera views, angles, everything is
step up times 20.
For sure.
Yeah, we having y'all wait a long time, but the wait is definitely gonna be worth it. Trust
Yeah.
me.
We all tired of the wait.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't really even say, because like it's a Tubi movie. I know y'all boy watch Tubi movies. It's a Tubi series called Dirty D.
That's my
Yeah,
shit.
definitely.
You love Dirty D?
I love Dirty
So you know
D.
Dirty D, the
And
boy
it's
got separated
aggravating.
series.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? They got a long time before they drop too. So
Yeah.
if you worth it, he worth it. You know
Dirty
what I'm
D,
saying?
we coming for y'all.
Word. And I think both of them that been down here. I think
Kiva been down here.
yeah, Kiva been down here and Dog been down here for like a
We coming for
walkthrough.
y'all. Trust me.
Word.
We coming. We ain't out there playing.
We gonna get Kiva in there too.
Most
We need
definitely.
Damn, Kiva.
Definitely near her. She one of them ones.
Yeah.
So one of the scenes that stick out to me the most been the Charleston Rules scene with the little boy. Like
Which one?
the Charleston Rules scene when the little boy been trying to sell the
yeah.
rules. to-
Junebug.
Yeah, he been trying to sell
Shout
the
out
rules to him. I
Junebug.
think. Yeah, to
You gonna be
Rico.
a star, June.
Yeah, he was trying to sell
know
it.
what time it is.
He been trying to sell the rules to Rico. Rico been trying to throw him off, just like everybody else in Charleston do to
Yeah.
them boys. Like, what make you feel like it been significant to do that? Put that in there.
So, we got to broadcast everything that's going on in the city. The show would not be authentic if we didn't at least show the Charleston Roses. And like he said, most adults do throw off, don't pay attention to the kids. Rico got a lot going on, which is kind of understandable. But as y'all can see, if you ain't watch it yet, June Bug ain't going for that. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's about showcasing the city, you know what I mean, and what's going on, and it's going to be a lot more going. We just trying to make sure the world see our culture,
Right.
you know what I mean, as a whole, not just 20%, 30%. We gonna give y'all Charleston 1,000,000%, and the surrounding areas too. We got Monk's Corner. Soon we gonna be in St. Stephen. We gonna be all over the Low Country. You know what I mean. Just give us some time. Smaller towns, we coming. You know what I mean. Alvin, we coming. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna let nobody down. We gonna be everywhere.
Facts. So, where everybody from?
I'm from North Charleston.
James Island.
Naughty by till the day we die. in North Charleston.
St. Stephen.
Seriously. All right. So, how y'all feel? The people from North Charleston. How y'all feel about the aspect of North Charleston being portrayed in the series?
I love it. You know what I mean? Because it's time. North Charleston, we need our due. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on in North Charleston. We growing, we gentrification. So the main thing is to show like the surrounding, like the background, because 5 years, 10 years from now, what you see now won't be the same. So we want to make sure that we showcase that so the world can, at least we'll have that to look back and be like, okay, that's how that area used to look before they built up. Because right now everything is being built up. So we want to my thought process is to make sure, I want to make sure that the background is beautiful. They always going to be able to see what once was. Because like I said, it's changing.
I want people to see how beautiful North Charleston is. It's not dirty, grimy. It's a beautiful place, and obviously it is very rich in the culture and a lot of historical landmarks. You will see that in Head of the Food Chain.
Definitely.
And people who are from Charleston, they'll see those landmarks. And like Don said, you may not see that in the future. You may not see the Old Naval Hospital. You may not see the Old Naval Weapons Station the way it was. You may not see Rivers Avenue the way it was because we have that transit system coming through.
Right.
So it's not gonna look the same. And to piggyback on the Charleston roads, it's the Palmetto roads for correction.
Yeah, that's
and the significance to that roads and Head of the Food Chain is that a lot of people don't realize that the Palmetto roads never dies. No matter how long you have it, it never dies. It lasts forever.
Yeah, right.
Junebug said, "What rose?"
It's a little scam likely.
For sure. So, what I'm about to see is all right. So when you go from scene to scene, in between them scenes, it be scenes of the city. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The B-rolls, you got scenes of the city, like you've been saying, like you want to show the beautiful parts of North Charleston, downtown, and stuff like that. So that's very important for the people to see.
We also want to show, Charleston is a peninsula, so as soon as we go up in there with the drone, you instantly see water.
Facts. Also, the background music. Each music is somebody from Charleston. How important that been to you? Well, damn near.
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn near. So, how important that been for you to keep everything Charleston for you?
I ain't gonna say to keep everything Charleston. It's just that when they do send me music, I'm very meticulous when it comes to picking out the music. So if anybody can send me music, don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? It ain't about just when it comes to the music, just Charleston. Just like with the show, it ain't about just with the actors. It ain't about just Charleston. It ain't about just South Carolina either. It's just whatever relevant to the scene. That's what I'm using. So when you do hear the music, it lines up perfectly because it was supposed to go with that scene.
Facts, definitely. So a funny scene with Rico, when the original scene where he get out the phone and do with the perm. You can say name Johnny.
Well, his name is Robin Hood in the show.
Robin Hood, all right. Robin Hood come through.
He's the co-creator of the show with me also. Right now, it's a little situation, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, when Robin Hood come through, boom, he get in there. He be like, got them Sergio suits. Yeah, you was stuck on those Sergio suits. So he put you what like. The real Rico, how would you react in that situation?
That's a good question.
What part?
when he robbed you.
When he robbed me?
Yeah.
Well, the real Rico, if y'all don't already know, I stay ready. Ready, willing, and able.
He was ready
so
then. He was ready then.
I was very resistant. So when he pushed me, that was a real push and a real resistance because that was a natural reaction to him pushing me like, you about to get knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I always stay ready, willing, and able.
That whole scene was improv, too. That scene was not wrote. Scene.
It wasn't. And shout out to Sergio Hudson, who is from South Carolina, who is a renowned clothing designer, one for Michelle Obama. So if y'all didn't know,
that's a Sergio Hudson. I'll take all three.
All three of them. Yeah. So I would definitely I stay ready. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I would have been prepared for that moment, but you always try to stay ready.
For sure.
He definitely been ready that day, but he ain't come with it for some reason.
So, in the upcoming episodes, I'm pretty sure you got a lot going on with Saudi and Bay Plays A.
Definitely.
So, what can we look for?
Which ones?
With both.
So with Sade, I'm gonna speak as if you already saw the 4 episodes, the viewers. Hopefully you have. But with Sade, as you all know, she took some money. So right now we're about to continue dealing with that, what's going on with her taking the money, and also with her looking to take some more money. You know what I mean? With Sade, KK, and their crew, they're just looking to get into deep waters. You know what I mean? And come out of those deep waters on top, because it is head of the food chain. So they aiming to be head of the food chain also. So as far as with Sade, y'all can just look for her to just keep taking. And if y'all see, Stella, if y'all see Stella, go the other way. So when it comes to the Big Playboys crew, y'all can just look towards them just getting money. You know what I mean? Just getting it. Because they like, with their character take place like late 80s going into the early 90s. You know what I mean? Big Play is like the first kingpin from Charleston. You know what I mean? He's the person that, brought Ready Rock to the city. So y'all can just look forward to him just, what I mean, just controlling his team, being an inspiration to everybody that sees him. And he got something big coming. You know what I mean? Y'all, when y'all see episode 5, y'all gonna see the elevation of the Big Playboys.
For sure.
Big level, trust me.
So who y'all favorite characters? Other than yourself.
Okay, so my favorite character, I mean, I don't want to speak too much, but my favorite character, Tangela. And you want me to say why? Or?
You don't got. I mean, if you want to, you can.
Well, Tangela is my favorite character because she always got something going on, and she's the only female in our crew. And being that she's the only female out of the crew, she don't hold back. If it's something to be added, she's going to definitely speak her mind every time. She don't bite her tongue as soon as it comes to her head, but she makes sense, and that's what I want from her. Right. I want her to be able to advise me. You know what I mean? So she don't speak out of place. She speak when it's time to speak, and she say the right thing every time.
I go between Short and Tangy because she stands on business. I love that about a female. Like, she's a boss. Like, she don't play no games. And Short is just because he's always so quiet, but he in the background, he ready for war. Like, you just never know what he's thinking.
Yeah.
That type of stuff, I love it.
For sure.
ECF.
What about you, Baba?
I probably got to say Tangela too. I know one person, like Don Greenhead, like when we started up. I love the way he moves. It's like he got a real, I don't know, it's like a real boss. Street boss though. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something about the character. It's definitely Charleston. Like, seriously Charleston. But other than that, definitely Tangela. Tangela definitely got a it's just like everything Don said, man. You can tell she ready, she don't care.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You know, it's gonna go down.
For sure.
For me, it's 2. Cut. Number 1, he's young, he's innocent, he's still learning, he's still growing overall. That's in the character and himself as an actor. And I love to see that growth and that development in the youth. And Sweeney. Sweeney is always into some shit. Always, and I'm looking forward to see who gonna knock his ass off, who gonna slap him, and what he's up to next. Like, he's always up to something, you know what I mean? So definitely Sweeney and Cut,
Yeah. Me personally, I got 2. Like I've been talking before. Me, Robin Hood. Because he bring a comedic aspect to the whole situation. Even though he be dead eye serious, it's still comedic like. You see what I'm saying?
That been the process of him.
And then Tangy, like y'all said, she standing on business. She ain't going for nothing. Like I tell you earlier, she remind me like of a Tommy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a Tommy off power.
Shout out Tangela. I tell you, doing your thing. I'm gonna make sure you see this so you can see. Like I keep telling you when we be having our private conversations, it's about Tangela.
Most definitely. So we'll really get y'all in the acting, the cast. We'll get y'all in the acting.
I had prior experience just doing some little stuff on the side, never really nothing big. So when he asked me, it was like, yes, this is my opportunity to just stand out, be somebody, come as a unit, and like, I just can't wait for it to go worldwide so you can see like where we actually started and where we grow.
Where we're going to, yeah, for sure.
So what? To be honest with you, I didn't want to be an actor, but I jumped in front of the camera because I wanted to promote my brand. I want the world to see my brand, and I want the world to know that I do have a little talent. But I just want the world to see my brand. You know what I mean? My books, my clothing brand. That's the main reason for me jumping in front of the camera. Now, if the acting comes out as good, great. But support Bianchi. Get you some merch.
Yeah. As far as me, I mean, like I said, I've always kind of wanted to do it. So, but I don't really step out to go do it. You know, and that's why when they came to me with it, I jumped on the opportunity. I've done behind the scenes for behind the scene photography. I do photography as well for Felicia with Geechee One. Shout out to her. She threw me in a movie one day. It's on Tubi called Treasure Box. She just needed an extra person, threw me in it, which was cool too. You know, I just never took my own initiative and been like, well, I'm gonna go audition for something or I'm gonna do this. But I do like it, I love it. I always wanted to do it. You know, and that's why I love when he came to me. And Johnny came to me about it. Even when Felicia would hit me up about stuff, I like that too. But you know, I just like doing it though. Definitely like doing it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, again, I've done some plays and I've done some short films, and so just being able to push myself into a different element, a different level of how far can I go, you know, and then reading the Bianchi book 1 and 2, just reading one made me believe in what he had to write for Head of the Food Chain. So that definitely inspired me to say, you know, yeah, let's go.
For sure, for sure. So, if you could get your character and you could move him on the chessboard to be the ultimate version of him, how do you see your character?
Ask that one more time.
All right, so if you got your character, right, and you can move your character however you want throughout the chessboard and make him the ultimate him, how do you view your character?
It might be too early for you to answer that.
Yeah, there's so much more there's so much more to come for Rico and Head of the Food Chain that I'm already boiling already. You're already pushing me around. You're already snatching my money. I already got robbed, got pushed in the closet. I'm at my boiling point right now.
Right.
So I feel like, so I feel like y'all continue to watch and let's just see. I never thought about it until you asked that question.
Sure.
So let's just see where the writer actually takes me.
For sure, for sure. Big please.
So me personally, I would pretty much try to secure down more blocks. I would try to get more on a business level, like, you know, not to keep it in the streets the whole time. You know, sometimes you don't have your one foot in, one foot out, but definitely try to legitimize it more. You know, get some businesses set up where I can get some of the money straight, and then hopefully get all the way out the street before something happened to me. You know, I think that would be probably the smartest thing to do.
Facts.
That's in the works for your character.
Yeah, definitely.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry.
Me, I would just keep scamming and robbing. Honestly, I'm just saying. But I would be strategic about it. I would get the people that's taking it from the smaller people. So
Right.
people that deserve to get, if they out here scamming and robbing, well, we going to scam and rob from you.
Right.
And then do it so discreetly that we will never, ever, ever get caught. Like, ever get caught. So,
For sure.
that people come to us if they need somebody scammed or robbed.
Right.
That's what we trying to do.
So ask the question one more time.
If you can take your character and move him throughout the chessboard and make him the ultimate version of him, how do you view him?
So pretty much my character, you know what I mean, my crew, we on top of our game already. You know what I mean? Everybody that's in position. You know what I mean? Tangela, she's the queen. Don B, he's the king. You know, we got Mino, you know what I mean? He's a castle. And then we got Short, he's a king also, but he's a castle. So we all move as a unit. I can't move just my character without them moving besides me. So wherever I'm going, they going with me. But You know what I mean? As far as with my character, the main thing is like you know what I mean? Like Zay said, the main thing is to acquire more.
Right.
You know what I mean? With my character and our crew, it's about extortion. That's our game. We just out to extort. So I'm looking for more people to open up businesses in my area so we can come and take that. We just want to take your money. That's all we want to do. If you want to make business, if you want to have business in our section, pay up.
For sure. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say before we get in? We could do one podcast question and then we get out of here.
Okay, so I want to say this before I get out of here.
Matter of fact, you been mentioning books. Tell us about your books.
Okay, so right now I have 2 books and I'm working on my 3rd one. My books are also called Bianchi, and Bianchi is also an acronym for Be Independent and Never Challenge Hustler's Instinct. So, like I said, I have 2 books that I've written already. It's about Charleston. It's about my upbringing as a kid. It's definitely has nothing to do with head of the food chain, just because the name's there. Totally 2 different situations. So I'm gonna share the link with CJ, and you can go over.
It'll be in the description. If you watch this on YouTube,
on Amazon. If
it'll be in the
y'all want to read
description.
a very interesting story, it's really, really good. It's a page turner. You won't be able to put it down. I don't know which is better, 1 or 2, but 3 is going to top both of those.
How you feel, Rick? You say you read 1 and 2. How you feel? Which one better?
And he being honest too. He ain't just saying it because he my homie, my friend. He being honest.
I'm gonna say 1 because
1.
you know we always got a sequel, you know. But there's always that first one. That's like Keith Sweat album, Make It Last Forever. What could trump that? Nothing, right? So yeah, definitely
The
1.
original.
Definitely, I would.
Not saying 2 ain't good, but
Y'all didn't
1,
read the books or no?
1 is the business.
We gonna make sure they read the book. We gonna make sure. And I want to say one more thing.
Go ahead, Barbara.
I've also wrote 2 short stories that we're about to start filming on those hopefully real soon. One is called Welcome to Charleston, and the other one is called Only One That I Can Trust. And they are really, really, really good. So y'all gonna be looking for those soon. Hopefully those will be going straight to Tubi.
For sure. Tubi be on the lookout. Y'all boy, make sure y'all tap in the head of the food chain and Beyond your series. We could, like I said, we could get into 1 podcast question and then we could get up out of here, man. So this is a question. Sorry that you got to be the only girl here. All right, so maybe you can answer it for us. All right, so some women don't understand. You married, right, Rico?
Yes.
You married, Don? All right, so I married, you married, so we get an understanding. So some women don't understand the same energy we give is the same energy we want in return. An example like compliments, gifts, things of that nature. So how y'all feel about that?
Me personally, I don't have a lot of female friends because I am an advocate for men as well. I've gotten deleted off Facebook for speaking for them. I feel like a man can't be a man if he does not have a strong woman behind him. If you're constantly tearing him down and not building him up, you are draining him. So when he's not there for you 100%, you can only blame yourself because you're not giving him what he needs. If he's not giving you what you need, then you should not be there, or you should communicate that with him.
See, that's the energy we need all
I don't
podcasts.
know why I'm saying it, but okay. Like that's how I feel. Like I'm the one that. Okay, sorry, this is a podcast, so I gotta be.
Go ahead. You
I
can
give
get deep.
massages. I cook. I clean. Your clothes will always be washed. I'm asking you, baby, okay? You get a massage without me asking you. Like those are things that I do automatically. That should come automatically if you have a good man. Like he should not have to ask for it. Like I'm asking you, what do you want for dinner when you come home? It's ready. Now there are going to be times where you might beat me home, and then you have to reciprocate that energy. But if you're doing your part, and not only that, let me say this. It's not always going to be 100. You should always give 100% of yourself, but there may be times where you have to go 80 and he can only go 20, or you have to go 20 and he can only go 80. But as long as you guys are balancing each other out, that should be what matters. It shouldn't be no one person doing more than the next. You have to balance it out. If I'm cooking, you cleaning. Like figure it out.
There's no such thing as your better half or your other half because we made whole.
Right.
Number one. Number two, like she said, when you weighing each other on a scale, you ain't gonna always, weigh the same, but you will always balance each other out
That's
if
right.
that is who God is meant for you to be with.
Facts. Y'all got something to say?
This the type of stuff I like. These are the type of conversations I like, though, for real. But now to it, like that energy, reciprocating energy. So I think a lot of people love the way they want to be loved. I've always and just speak on myself, like I like to give money. I ain't ask nobody to hit me up, ask me for money, but I'm a type of guy like. Cause that's my love language.
Yeah,
it is my love language.
yeah.
Like I'm a giver. I've done that, and it ain't if one of my homeboys or something needs something here, you know what I'm saying. And that's that love on friendship level. Then when it comes to a female, I'm the same way. Like I feel like with my money, if I love you, you can get my money, but don't play with me,
Right.
Because that's you playing with my money at the same time. I like to cook too, but I love women who can cook.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I got no problem. I'm not going to be the 80% cooker.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I will cook for my woman as well because, I know I like to eat. You know what I mean? And I like to do the same for my woman as well. So,
Right.
but definitely that is a love language, when people do something. That's something you got to look for too, because a woman can do stuff for you and you see it all the time. And that's probably what she wants also.
Right.
Like if a woman likes to give you massages,
That's what
take
she
some
want.
time out to give her a massage every now and then. It ain't like you ain't got to do it all the time, but
Right.
know that there's something about that she likes. So
Facts.
definitely do that for her, you know what I mean? That's just communicating with your female, mentally, spiritually, and all that. That's part of it. You got to pay attention.
Definitely.
Tell him,
definitely.
Zay. Tell him. Big play, Zay.
Never feel like you too hard to treat your queen the way she should be treated.
Right.
And another reason why people get disappointed is because they expect things from people. When you expect things, you get disappointed. If I sneeze and you don't say God bless you, somebody might get pissed off. It ain't gonna be me, but I'm
Right.
not expecting you to say it or do it. So don't expect anything, but you also have to lay out your requirements of what you expect in your significant other. Because if you don't do so, closed mouth don't get fed, and you definitely ain't gonna get fed in the way that you looking to get fed. You're gonna
Right.
be hungry.
And not only that, we have to understand everybody is different, so everybody wants to be loved differently. Communication is always going to be key. Communicate
That
what it
part.
is you're looking for, what you want, and what you will or will not tolerate. A lot of things can be solved with just a simple conversation.
Definitely. Definitely. So you feel like communication is the number one thing
Yeah, it is.
important in
And
a
lot of people
relationship?
don't know how to communicate anymore. Like guys hit me up in my inbox. Yes, I'm talking about y'all. What are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm at work. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm at work. Okay, what else? Like, you know what I'm saying? What else? And then I say, okay, so how's your day going? Oh, it's going good. And then next thing you know, I'm leading the conversation, but you inbox me. So how did we get here? Like,
Yeah.
and then, yeah. So communicate, fellas. Please work on it. Go on Google. There are many questions you can ask a female. They have a list on Google, and you can start a conversation. And that can lead to a whole other conversation. But just try.
For sure, for sure.
Stay out
we
of
got-
stay out of her inbox if you ain't trying to add value to the woman she is.
With that being said, man, make sure y'all boy like, share, subscribe. Y'all boy shout out y'all Instagrams and where them boy can find y'all.
So I'm gonna say this right quick. If you is not watching Head of the Food Chain, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like seriously, especially if you're from the city. If you're not watching Head of the Food Chain, tighten up. So you can find me on Facebook, Don Bianchi. It's BIANCHI. And you can also find me on Instagram, Bianchi Boss 258. And then you can find me on TikTok, Bianchi Boss 258.
What's up? It's Big Stella, aka Sade. My Facebook is Sweet Sadie, and my Instagram is Miss Pretty Caramel, MS Pretty Caramel.
All right. On Facebook, I'm Ron Rico Judon, RON_RICO. Last name Judon, JUDON. If you type in Head of the Food Chain, all of us will pop up because we follow, like, and share Head of the Food Chain content. On Instagram, you could find me under 843 Bowtie King. Simple as just that, 843 Bowtie King. My Black Business Prosperity Magazine Instagram is BBP Magazine on Instagram. On TikTok, you could find me under Mr. Minded Motivation. I'm sorry.
My Facebook is Alize Young Zay. That's ALAZAE Young Zay. Instagram is Young Zay SC. So check me on both of those, and definitely Head of the Food Chain. Definitely subscribe, like, share, all that.
For sure. Make sure, boy, like, share, subscribe, and Head in the Food Chain YouTube series, man. Go ahead, Baba.
So I don't know if you did earlier, but how much you like the show, man? Because I met him at Deco, maybe last summer, and he already knew who I was, and that's always special to any of us being recognized for what we do. But I don't know if you did answer this earlier, but I just want to hear it again because I just love the feedback from the people, man.
I got you.
It's the inspiration to make me want to keep going, and also for them too. I'm pretty sure. But did you get any feedback from anybody else or? You know?
I in a group chat. Like I got multiple group chats. People I used to play football with, people I be on the game with, and people who like just I be fuck with on a daily. You feel me? So what I'm gonna do today, which I did before, what I'm gonna do today to make sure that they give me feedback, I'm gonna send a YouTube link to everybody. But like, I want y'all to watch this 45 minutes of episode.
That mean a lot to all of us in this room.
Y'all give me back y'all feedback, and I'll get back with you. Until I'll screenshot exactly what they say, and I'll send it to you.
So when it comes to being humble, we all are some of the most humblest people that you probably be able to meet. So when it comes time to somebody wanting to share, wanting to talk about what we are doing, we definitely all is, but we definitely coming from a safe space. So if you see us in the streets and you want to pull up, just come on and talk to us, man. We just want to touch our people's hand. You know what I mean? We trying to be at the forefront to make sure that the city is known around the world. So if you feel as if you want to come and be, I'm talking about if you want to come and just be a respectable, humble person like we all are in this room, not just the cast, but also with CJ Mack. If you want to just come be approachable. We all approachable. I don't know about Sade now, because sometimes Sade, hey. But pull up, man. You know what I mean? Extend your hand to us, man. You know what I mean? If you want to know anything from me, just ask.
Definitely, but on a scale of 1 to 10, I like the show a 8.
Oh,
I feel like it got improvements because I real big on Tubi
but
movies.
But that's
good. I real big on Tubi movies because I like to see people who starting from the bottom and grow. Like I like to see the growth of people. So me personally, I'm gonna give y'all boy like I said a 8 because I want to see y'all boy grow more and more, and I feel like y'all got a good foundation with the 4 episodes y'all got out right now.
Trust me, we love that 8.
So right now, I feel like y'all at a good space where, like I tell you earlier, I feel like the show evolve around you, but you got different sub stories that everybody can build off of.
I want to make sure that all characters in the show got some interest to the viewer. You know what I mean? Like you said, they saying that it evolve around my character. For right now, I guess that may be the side of the story, but that's gonna change real soon.
For sure.
I really don't want to be the main focus.
Well, like I said, man, thank y'all boy for pulling up. Appreciate y'all, boy.
Thank you, guys.
Make sure y'all boy like, share, subscribe again.
This that sun up, sun down shit. Play get laid down. Ain't talking back shots, still got the face down. Sheep, this the jungle. This ain't no playground. Tangela wetting up sweaters, I spin around. And I'm a singular tone when he spin around. Hit her the food chain, and she got juice now. In 1996, I came out on my pivot. Just had to turn on